Hello. Today, our agenda of this video is to make you all understand what is marketing. Now, as a first year MBA students, we often have some vague ideas about marketing, and we need to understand, differentiate between what is marketing and what is not marketing, right? So let us first understand what is which of this is marketing, right? Like for example, I give you as example like Apple launch of a Apple model phone, Amazon delivery services, Zomato support, Nike conducting or organizing an event. Which of this is marketing? So you might say that an event conducting an event is not marketing, or launching a product is not marketing, or you can say that all of these is marketing. So what is marketing and what is not marketing, we need to first understand, then we will try to define what is marketing. So marketing is actually understanding the needs of the customer, right? So what actually my customer want, what is the need, can we convert that need into a product or service? That is actually creating value for the customer. So if we understand the need and translate them into a product or a service which customer is looking forward to, then we are actually creating value for the customer. Now once we create value for the customer, we must communicate this value to the customer should be aware of what we have produced as a product or service, and then finally it should reach to our customer, which is otherwise called as delivering value. Okay, then we need to work on building relationships with the customers such that the customer would buy our product or our future products. That is what marketing is. Let us try to understand what is not marketing. So marketing is a holistic kind of things actually. So what, when we sell our product to a customer, that is actually only selling. When we promote our product, okay, that is only advertising or only promotion. So in silo, if we talk of selling, advertising and promotion, that is not marketing. But when we combine all of these together towards one goal, that is building value, communicating value and delivering value, that is called as marketing. Okay, now when we try to give a proper definition to this concept, Philip Kotler, marketing guru, has given it as a process of engaging with the customers, building relationships and creating customer value. So how do we engage with the customer? How do we build relationship which we can cash on in future? And how do we offer a solution which is of value to the customer? American Marketing Association has defined it in some other way, meaning remaining the same, like creating, communicating, delivering, and exchanging offerings of value. This is a technical definition as per the American Marketing Association. But for a real definition or a real life definition, we must understand, or a one liner you can say in what is the definition of marketing, which you always remember, but it should be in your heart actually, is understanding customer needs and creating profitable solutions better than competitors. So first you have to understand this line, that understanding customer needs. Sometimes what happen actually, customers are not able to state their need properly, so they need to be probed, and after probing them we will understand those needs. Then we have to translate that needs into product features, and finally we come up with a prototype of the product. Okay, and we make a packaging, we do branding to it, and finally the products arrives in the market. So the product which arrives in the market is actually a solution to a customer's problem. So many other companies are also providing similar solution to the customers. So how do you create a value? We can create value if we propose our value better than our competitors. So let me redefine: understanding customer needs and creating profitable solutions which is better than the competitor is actually a real-time definition of marketing. Now if we go further, then you see we have to also understand how this marketing process works, or what are the activities or the steps in this marketing process. So the first step in this marketing process is understanding customer needs. As I told you that sometimes the needs are not very stated by the customers. They are not able to state themselves properly. So we have to probe them. We have to translate, like some, for example, your customer attributes has to be converted into engineering attributes. That means what customer is saying has to be converted into features which is to be described in terms of engineering attributes, because engineer will develop that product. So for example, somebody is saying that I want a bike which can accelerate at 70 kilometer per hour in 10 seconds. So 70 kilometer per hour in 10 seconds is a customer attribute. Now, what would be the revolution per minute of the engine, RPM of the engine, and what would be the horsepower, what would be the BHP? That has to be worked on, and this is called as your engineering attribute. So converting the customer attribute into engineering attribute is actually a part of understanding customer need. And let me just be very crisp. So sometime what happens is customer is not able to state his need properly. So on behalf of the customer, we have to properly give a statement to the customer need. Second step is design customer driven strategy. That means we have to keep our customer at the focus, and we have to drive a marketing strategy where we can reach out to the customer. Third important step is that we have to create a superior value for the customer. Superior in the market, there are so many competitors might be addressing to the same need as a solution or as a product to the customer's need. Now, how do we create superior value? Superior value in terms of a better product, a better service, or a better, delivery of the product to the customer. Fourth step is deliver and communicate value. That means how do we promote our product? How do we make our customer aware of our existence? And then the next step is how do we build relationships with our customer? Customer come to us as a stranger, they become an acquaintance, they become a friend, they become a loyal friend. And in every stage of this relationship, we nurture our relationship, we invest in our relationship such that they remain with us, they buy our product, they buy our future product as well, and they refer our product and services to their friends, relatives, and their knowns. So in this way, we capture customer value. Netflix is a very good example where you can see that they have understood the evolving needs of the customer. They have designed a customer driven strategy, how to attract, okay, how the content can be curated such that it gives superior value to the customer, okay, and how do they promote them, how do they make relationship, how do they build on their future platforms and the future products. In this way they capture customer value. Thank you so much, friends. We will meet again in the next video. Thank you so much.